With a great day of rockhounding and exploring behind us, we are now traveling down one of the longest and remote gravel roads we have ever been on. It's a journey propelled by pure curiosity as to what lies at its mysterious end.
Hi, I'm Liz, and my other half is Charlie, and we are exceptionally frugal. That's why we're traveling the US in our minivan Opal, paving the way for others to see that traveling on a budget can be quite fun. We love the outdoors, and we'll try to avoid cities, do lots of hiking, and have a strange obsession with rocks. So hop in the van, and let's see what kind of adventure we can find.
Boyd Station. Central Overland Trail, Boyd Station. At Boyd Station is a well 12 feet deep. Cornelius Prather, July 31st, 1862. Left camp at Fish Springs at 7 o'clock. Drove on to the first station, Boyd Station, and nooned. Albert Jefferson Young, August 12th, 1862. Utah Crossroads Chapter. OCTA. Interesting.
Cool. This has to be like a cabin because that's a fireplace.
Oh yeah, it's kind of sunken like a fireplace. So this was like a relay station for the Pony Express. There was a well.
Which that might be the well right here.
Yeah, we just found this on the side of the road. Well, I mean, it's known, but we happened upon it.
No, we found this.
Yeah, we discovered this, guys. We built
put up
this.
all the signs.
Ooh, some pretty rock was used in there. Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is cool.
That's very cool. All right, we gotta find a place to sleep.
Trout Creek is 18 miles. Cartoon is 18 miles. And Highway 50-6 is 65 miles. Remember that, Highway 50-6. Rocks! Established in 1857.
Established
And they have
1857.
people's names on it.
Wow. So that's everybody that lives there now, and by their first name. Oh no,
Oh, that's last names.
last name.
That's cool.
That is cool. Small town.
Yeah. Passing through.
What a place. Oh my gosh.
And the road is dirt.
It's a dirt road through this town. I love this town. Wow.
They built a screen porch out of that.
That's cute. What the heck? Oh my gosh. Wow.
Going back to
I love this place. Look at that over there. Oh my gosh. I know. Rob, you gotta come here.
No kidding. That was awesome.
What? How did we just... I swear we did not look at a map. Nothing. We just
drove.
yeah, followed street signs. A lot of this stuff, you know, you might not even be able to find if you Google, and I found that, like that, you know, we've been some places that we couldn't find on Google, and
I don't think that place is on Google at all.
this is what Little America is about.
Straight out of the 1800s, most of those cabins.
Yeah, that was incredible, and I hope that we captured it well so that you felt like you were there too. It's
Beautiful cabins.
we're in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Still not on dirt or not on pavement yet, and we left pavement probably 80 miles ago.
My heart is so full. That was beautiful. Well, we found a free campground. Well, we definitely hit a hunting camp. Oh man, all those people were clustered up there, and we just found this spot.
Which is not very level.
No, it's a little rough, but it's private. All right. Nice. We're home. Night, y'all. Bye now.
Bye now.
All right, Charlie's getting Opal repositioned to a flatter spot, but I wanted to show you what we discovered. We have at our campsite that we didn't know down this little trail. I have to turn the light on for you. There we go. We have a creek. And it's beautiful. Today really was the best day ever. First time for everything, dyeing my hair outside. I had to use a grocery bag as a shower cap. I usually have shower caps at home. It's definitely interesting. I'm gathering up water from the creek to put in a bucket, and then we have this electronic shower head that I'm going to use so that I don't get hair dye in the creek water. And then once I have it all rinsed out, I'll come do a fresh rinse in the creek.
While dyeing my hair and washing our laundry in that ice-cold creek, Charlie was getting caught up on some editing. Once the chores were done, we hopped back in Opal to catch the most beautiful pastel sunset and explore a little more of this amazing ghost town we found. I mean, it's a photographer's dream out here. However, with any great adventure story, This one has a little twist.
Yep, flat tire.
Let's take a moment and look at a map so I can show you where Kaleo actually is. This is Utah, and if we zoom in, you'll notice that there's no roads right here. Well, Kaleo happens to be right about here. Pretty far from any sort of civilization. Sure, there's this town of Partoon, but if you look, it's just a schoolhouse. And there's also a town called Ipabab, but you'd have to go over this mountain range or around this mountain range just to get to it.
Million miles from nowhere, flat tire.
We got stuff to get fixed up though. Well, the fix-a-flat worked, thankfully.
Hopefully.
Now the issue is we are way far away from any cell range. We're basically in a ghost town right now, and we're probably the most remote we've been on this entire journey.
You know, that's how it usually works out, right?
Yeah, just figures. But we need to figure out where the closest like city is that would have like a Les Schwab or something, so we can have her checked out. Probably have to replace that tire.
It's probably either 60 miles south or 60 miles north or something like that.
Yeah, we still have a spare tire, so I mean, we just have to avoid having to do that kind of work. So
I mean, we have AAA, but I doubt they come out here.
Yeah, we'll be fine though.
Yeah, we're just looking for somebody to ask where the nearest town is.
Yeah, but this is like one horse town, so we'll keep you posted.
As you can tell, it's dark when we're driving, and we got back to camp, and the tire's still leaking. Fixed flat didn't work. So we put some more in, drove it another 4 miles, and the tire's still leaking. The fixed flat doesn't work. So now we are...
And we're...
go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, and we're like trying to use the spare as a last resort, because once we put the spare on, that's our last ace in the hole. That's it. So
it's about 88 miles back to civilization.
like we found a guy, he like just randomly was coming along on his tractor, and we waved him down.
Yeah, and he said that you need to go to Thule, which there's a sign here that says Thule's like 116 miles from here. And it doesn't tell you that there's any other towns either direction. Looks like on the map, which I don't have service, so I'm going by a very archaic map. We have a USA map, and this area isn't even on it, it's just blank. Pretty much the same thing for this Google map that I pulled up. And it looks like it's about 60 to 80 miles that way, 60 to 80 miles that way, or 88 miles back to Delta, which is where we came from before we got here.
Not 60, but 113 miles that way.
No, the 113 is back the way we came. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're on a rough road.
We're gonna be driving through the night.
Yeah, it's all gravel road that's not very well maintained.
It might be 43 miles to pavement. We don't know.
Yeah, so it's gonna be an interesting night. We're just going to take it very carefully and slowly. Yeah, it's all part of the adventure.
It is.
It's stressful, but it's not stressful. We'll always remember. We'll look back at this night. Remember when we got the flat out in the middle of nowhere?
Literally middle of nowhere.
Just like with the alternator, that was quite the adventure.
Yeah, but we were only like 20 miles from town there.
Yeah, that was nothing.
We're
This
about
is like,
100 miles from a town.
This is like the worst place to get a flat. And even though we have fixed flat and we have the spare tire, when we get back to town, our plan is to carry 2 cans of fix a flat, and we're gonna get one of those nail repair kit things.
Yeah, so because I could have totally fixed this myself.
Yeah.
If I got the repair kit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just didn't get it because we had too much stuff in the car at the time.
Yeah.
And we didn't want to carry more stuff around.
And our air pump is coming in handy.
Yes.
Is that what you were saying next?
No.
But yeah, so we were prepared for this.
Yeah.
But next time we want to be over prepared for this.
And we have 201 miles of gas left.
Yeah.
So we'll make it.
We will make it. I'm
It's
sure you
gonna
guys
be a
will see us again
long
before
night.
the end of the night.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long night.
Very long night.
116 miles. But the geode beds are 48 miles away. We didn't go there yet. Maybe this is our sign we need to go to the geode beds. Alright, 116 miles. This is our view for the next 3 hours.
Doing okay so far, haven't had to stop. But we're gonna stop and check on it periodically. But we're also watching the sensor too. $104 miles to that town, Thule.
And I don't understand how it's 104 when the last sign said it was 115 and we've gone 25 miles. It keeps getting further away.
Yeah. Oh, it's a long night, guys. Long night. Watch out, bunny. Doesn't know where to go. Come on, just go to the side. We'll pass.
$62 miles to Delta. 60 miles to the highway.
The low tire indicator came on. Woo! I don't know what you're up to. But we're gonna add some air and see if we can get some more miles. We're 20 miles away from pavement at least. And I don't know how many miles till town.
It's only lost about 10 pounds of pressure.
my gosh, we are almost to pavement. The light came on again, but
We just kept going.
we're pushing it a little bit.
Pavement!
And we'll probably stop and
Yeah, we're gonna stop here.
we're still many miles from any sort of cell phone signal, but we're on pavement, so that means we will have an easier time if we have to jack it up and put the donut on. And there's few enough miles that we can drive the donut that far if there's tires in the town we're going to.
While we're waiting for the tire to fill up, I'm looking at rocks and look at all these. All the obsidian, the Apache tears.
Okay, so Charlie pulled out the ultraviolet light, and look at this rock, and then I'm gonna turn the flash off. Shine it on the ground to show all this purple.
The green.
Yeah. Got it? Yes. Ooh. Let's see. What was that?
I don't know.
Oh, there's like.
I don't think they can hear you anyway.
Yeah. Okay, so normal white rock. I'm gonna turn the flash off. Weirdness. That's cool.
Let's show them again with the light on.
What is it?
I don't know. Should I keep it?
And here we go again. Okay, so we are going to, we found a big O tire. We found the cell service, amazingly. We're by a big factory. But we are going to find Big O tires, which is like, how many miles? 50, 60 miles.
About 60 miles, yeah.
We just added air to the tire. Lights off. We'll get there. I'm tired.
Me too.
Well, I think we ran her as far as we could.
And we called AAA. It's dark and it's cold and we have AAA, so we can do that. We owe every moment of adventure to our extreme lack of planning. It makes the little things pack so much more wow and delight in our adventures as we discover the unknown places of the world. Finding Kaleo in the middle of nowhere was pure and childlike excitement.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
Bye now.
Bye now.